For many, weight loss looks like a difficult thing. Maybe you've tried things within the past, diets, workouts, pills, creams, anything to assist get the load off, but it looks like regardless of how hard you are trying, it either doesn't come off in the least, or it comes right back on. Why does one think that is? I believe that successful weight loss is predicated on a mixture of sound nutrition principles and regular exercise. Sounds easy, right? But here's the catch. This is just the essential outline for successful weight loss. So what are the underlying reasons? Why does it appear to be some people just eat whatever they need and stay skinny as a rail, and for a few people, regardless of what they struggle, or how hard they struggle it, just can't seem to urge results? I've created an inventory for you containing principles that if taken to heart, and applied to your life, will produce tremendous results. Listed here are the keys to losing weight, and keeping it off permanently. Now, remember. I can provide the knowledge, but it's up to you to require the action. Within the words of Emerson, good thoughts are not any better than good dreams unless they're executed. In other words, it isn't enough to easily know these weight loss secrets, you've got to use them to your life. I can't stress the importance of this one seemingly simple step. Rest assured, nobody goes to try to do this for you. You brought yourself to where you're now, and it's you who has the facility to show it around and obtain yourself to where, and to whom, you would like to be. But the amazing, tremendous thing about all of this is often that you simply do have the facility to vary. I'll say that again. You do have the facility to change. Know this, understand this, and live this, and that I guarantee your success in weight loss or the other venture you select to pursue in life. 1. Take responsibility for yourself. It appears as if many of us want to shift blame for his or her current situation to anyone, or anything but themselves. Whether it's finances, relationships, work, family, or health-related, as humans we sometimes have a bent to make external reasons for our problems. If you ever end up saying, if only so they had done this differently, I could have, or, if only I had this, I could, or anything like this, I suggest you stop and take an honest check out the important reason why you do not have exactly what you would like in your life. Is it due to people and circumstances, or is that the real reason due to a scarcity of action or purpose on your part? Now, I realize this will be a difficult thing to try to, and that I don't mean to imply that everything in every person's life is that the result of a scarcity of action. I understand circumstances just like the death of a beloved, or being diagnosed with a terminal illness are often devastating events during a person's life, and may be entirely unrelated to a scarcity of action. What I'm suggesting, however, is that you simply have the power to reply to each situation in your life, and make the simplest of it. I'm saying you've got the facility to settle on how you interpret events and circumstances in your life. If you select to be a victim, then that's exactly what you will be. If you select responsible people or reasons for your inability to reduce, then you're not taking responsibility for yourself or your life, and that I guarantee you'll not lose weight. I've got news for you, my friends. You've got the time, you only don't prefer to make it. You'll like healthy foods, you only choose to not try because you wish the taste of unhealthy ones. You haven't tried everything to reduce, and if you chose a wise plan, and stuck there too, you could, and would reduce. And regardless of what your parents, brother, sister, aunt, or uncle's waistline appear as if, I guarantee you've got the facility to form your waistline look precisely the way you would like it to. Step 1 is to prevent making excuses and begin taking responsibility for your current physical state, and realize that you simply created this example, but more importantly, you've got the facility to vary, to make a replacement situation, and therefore the life and body you want. 2. Determine why. This is one among the foremost important steps in losing weight and keeping it off. The large why. Why does one eat? I do not mean to offend anyone, but I'm getting to assume that if you're overweight, you do not only eat because you're hungry, except for a spread of other reasons also. Tons of individuals eat because they're bored, or tired, or they're just wont to eating once they arrive home from work, or once they watch TV in the dark, or once they leave with friends, and therefore the list goes on and on. For many people, eating may be a deeply emotional and psychological issue. People affect painful experiences in their past or present, and with insecurities in their lives by eating. Food as comfort. This is often one among the foremost destructive patterns an individual can have, and it goes in direct opposition to weight loss success. I am not suggesting to understand the precise reason why you eat, but I invite you, as painful because it could also be, to actually spend a while with yourself, and identify why it's that you simply eat, what times of day you eat, what emotions you experience once you eat, and what emotions you experience once you overeat. By doing so you'll unlock a door that a lot of people never even get on the brink of. I can't stress the importance of this step. Until you identify why you eat, you'll not be ready to fix the matter. So, step 1 is taking responsibility, realizing you've got the facility to vary, and step 2 is knowing why you eat. 3. There are many paths. There is just one way. As you almost certainly know, there's plenty of data available regarding diets, proper nutrition, weight loss, strength training, and anything you'll ever desire to understand about health and fitness. Some claim low carbs, some no carbs, some say only the proper sorts of carbs, some say meat only, some say fruit and veggies only, some say no dairy, and a few say no food. So how does one know which diet and exercise program is the one for you? How does one know which path to choose? The answer is to teach yourself. All of those diets, to varying degrees, will produce some quite success. The key for you as a health-conscious consumer, concerned about your own specific body and its specific needs, is to seek out why each of those diets works. What's the effect of good carbs on the body? What's the effect of bad carbs? What happens, on a physiological level, if you eat no carbs or only carbs? I want you to know the importance of checking out why. The truth is that there's plenty of data available, and there are plenty of various ways to supply the results you would like and to lose the maximum amount of weight as you would like. The key's to actually understand why a diet or exercise routine works. And maybe even more important is to settle on a program that works for you. One which you are feeling fits your nutritional requirements, supported your individual food preferences, and one which can support the exercise regimen you opt to follow. So remember, step 1 is to require responsibility for yourself, step 2 is to know why you eat, and step 3 is to understand there's nobody single food or exercise combination which will produce results. Many various things have the potential to assist you to reach your goals. The key's to know why it works, then choose the one that's right for you. 4. Diet. Your diet, the food you select to eat, may be a crucial tread on your road to weight loss success. As I stated earlier, I think weight loss success is achieved through a mixture of sound nutritional principles and regular exercise. However, it seems as if much of the knowledge available points toward a particular combination of foods, or the elimination of others, so as to successfully reduce. I'm here to inform you, this is often not the case. You'll be thin if you eat fewer calories than you expend. Plain and straightforward. But if you are doing not fancy hard and apply the principles listed above, regardless of which diet you select, ultimately weight loss success won't be yours. So, how does one know which diet to choose? The solution is as simple as understanding what your goal is, and the way you plan to arrive there. Does one want to lose weight? Are you getting to do tons of aerobic exercises? Are you getting to do tons of anaerobic exercises? How often does one plan on exercising? How active are you in your lifestyle outside of exercise? Once you've got received answers to those questions, you'll begin to work out the nutritional requirements for you, your body, and your tastes. Supported your activity levels and your goals, you ought to eat the acceptable amount of carbohydrates, fats, and protein to provide your body with sufficient nutrients. The key's to settle on the healthiest foods possible that suit your tastes, which meets your requirements. Diets aren't one size fits all. Your body's main source of energy is carbohydrates, which are available two forms, simple and sophisticated. Complexes are starches from grains and vegetables. Samples of the straightforward are sucrose, lactose, fructose, and glucose. Regardless of which sort of carbohydrate you ingest, it all gets converted to glucose, commonly mentioned as blood glucose. The sole difference then, between the straightforward and therefore the complex carbohydrates, is that the rate at which your body digests them. How much, at what times, and which sort of carbohydrate you consume should be supported your tastes, your activity levels, and your goals. Protein does much more for the body than build muscle. Proteins within the body within the sort of enzymes perform numerous functions, including keeping your brain, heart, and gastrointestinal system functioning properly. Protein is formed from 20 different amino acids, 9 of which are considered essential amino acids. Essential because your body doesn't have the power to manufacture these 9, it must obtain them from your diet. If you eat animal-based foods, the likelihood is that you've got nothing to stress about. However, if you eat a vegetarian diet, then you want to make it some extent to eat the proper combination of foods containing plant proteins that can supply your body with the 9 essential amino acids. So what proportion protein does one need? Again, like carbohydrates, the quantity you would like depends largely upon your goals and your activity levels. Fats are often misunderstood. People recoil from high-fat foods, consistently trying to find low or non-fat foods when if weight loss is that the concern, people should be much more concerned about the calories, and therefore the ingredients in their food, and not just the quantity of fat that it's. Fat features a tendency to form people fat because it's so calorie-dense. There are different types of fat, a number of which are healthy for the body, and a few of which aren't. We need, on the average, 15 to 25 grams of fat each day to supply our body with proper nutrition, and to make sure we've enough fatty acids to soak up the fat-soluble vitamins. Your body can manufacture saturated and monounsaturated fat from other foods that you simply eat, however, it can't manufacture the fatty acids, or the omega-6 and omega-3. You want to obtain these directly from foods that contain them. These fatty acids are built into the tissues of your heart, brain, and other vital organs, and must be replenished through your diet. Adequate consumption of vitamins and minerals also plays a crucial role in healthy nutrition. Rock bottom line is that there's nobody food you ought to be having, and nobody food you should not be having to achieve weight loss success. The solution lies in understanding your body's requirements, and in fulfilling them with healthy, whole foods consumed carefully. Once you identify what food is true for you, make an idea and stick with it. Don't try it every week then attend something else. 5. Exercise. Exercise is such a crucial tool in not only losing weight but keep it off. This is often because exercise is an important component of a healthy lifestyle. Regular exercise will assist you to look and feel better. It'll increase your energy, motivation, strength, confidence, and self-image. Besides helping you look and feel great, regular exercise lowers your risk for developing a variety of various diseases, health conditions, and cancers. It can improve the standard of your life. Humans were meant to move. We've intricately designed skeletal, muscular, respiratory, and cardiovascular systems that provide us with enormous potential. Our bodies, like our minds, are capable of tremendous things. Humans are ready to climb 30,000 feet to the highest of Everest. They compete in marathons, triathlons, and sporting events which draw the eye of many people around the world. Everybody is capable of great things. Everyone has enormous potential. I'm not saying you would like to climb a mountain or compete during a race, but I'm telling you that if you would like to, you'll roll in the hay. And exercise is the key. As far as weight loss cares, the sort of exercise isn't as important because of the amount. You only got to get out and move. Run. Walk. Swim. Bike. Skip. Jump rope. Lift weights. Just get moving. Exercise will accelerate weight loss, and it'll assist in giving you the body you would like. You'll reduce by applying the above principles to your life, but you'll only get a robust, toned, healthy body through regular exercise, and specifically through strength training. You cannot ignore or skip this. If you would like to reduce and be healthy, and you're serious about it, then get serious about starting an exercise program today. 6. Commitment. In order to realize weight loss success, you want to plan for your program. After choosing your specific requirements and selecting a diet and exercise regime, you want to plan for your program, and you want to commit 100%. Know that if you've taken the previous steps, then your success is guaranteed if you plan to the program. If you lose 1 pound during a week, you've got proven to yourself that you simply have the power to reduce. You've got chosen a path that works, and hopefully, it's one you'll maintain as how of life and one that meets your specific needs. Your ability to lose 1 pound during a week transfers into 52 pounds during a year and 104 pounds in 2 years, then on. No matter what proportion weight you've got to lose, you'll do it. But you want to first plan for the program. You want to tell yourself that regardless of what, you'll follow through on your commitment and follow the trail you've got chosen until you reach your goal. Plan for your program. 7. Consistency. This is perhaps the only most vital thing a person can do to realize weight loss success. Consistency, consistency, consistency. Have you ever asked someone about the highest 3 most vital things for business success, and heard them say, location, location, and location? It isn't enough to require responsibility, and to seek out our way, and to settle on an idea of attack. You want to be consistent. People that are unsuccessful at losing weight try several various things over the course of the year, always trying to find the right, or best, or fastest thanks to reducing, and always changing their plan of attack. People that are thin and healthy consistently do an equivalent thing and follow an equivalent plan day in an outing for years. This point is so important. It's small changes within the wrong direction, an accumulation of bad habits over the years that cause weight gain for many people. You do not just awaken at some point and overweight, and you will not just awaken at some point and have the body you would like. But the great news is, the method is often reversed within the very same way it had been created. By making small changes in your life, in the right direction, by accumulating good habits, and practicing them a day, you'll make progress a day. The important thing here isn't to urge discouraged, to be according to your plan. This suggests if you leave to eat one night, and have way too many calories, cocktails, or whatever, don't adjust for it subsequent day. Yesterday is gone, and what you would like to try to simply resume your normal, daily routine, revisit on the trail you've got chosen. By altering your path further, and making more changes to eating less, or exercise more the day after you eat an excessive amount of or miss a workout, you'll be falling even beyond the trail of consistency. When fit, healthy people overindulge at some point, they simply resume their normal way of eating the subsequent day. They do not punish or starve themselves. Everything returns to normal. Consistency is the rule. Are you starting to see what I'm talking about? It's so important to settle on a path, but even more important to remain on it. Remember, it is the accumulation of excellent and healthy habits that produce weight loss success, and therefore the only thanks to accumulating are to be consistent. 8. Accountability. Being held accountable for a program through another person is important to your success. Until you develop proper eating habits, and until you develop new ways of brooding about yourself, food, and exercise, having another person to guide and assist you along the way can make all the difference between success and failure. Find someone, a coach, trainer, friend, or loved one who is committed to you and your success. After you've got taken responsibility for yourself, determined why you eat, chosen a path, determined what your nutritional requirements are, and devised an idea for both your eating and your exercise, find an individual who will keep you accountable to the plan. It is a lot harder to skip a workout, cheat your diet, or to lose consistency if there's someone expecting you to point out up and compute. The right person to stay you accountable depends on you. Just confirm it's someone you trust, someone with proper knowledge about you and your goals, and someone who will provide you with the proper balance of encouragement, support, and discipline you would like to realize your goals. 9. Time. This is a crucial part of the load loss process and one which is usually diminished or overlooked of conventional weight loss methodology. I'm here to line the record straight for you. This may not happen overnight. This didn't happen all directly, and it won't unhappen all directly either. I am sorry to interrupt this to you, but I'm sure if you've tried things within the past, unsuccessfully, to reduce, you almost certainly are starting to understand this. There is no such thing as a fast fix. Programs or people that attempt to sell you, or tell you otherwise are out for your money, not your success. If this is often not what you would like to listen to, I'm sorry. If you do not believe me, that's okay too. But what percentage times have you ever tried, what percentage different, fast ways to require the load off have you ever tried, that hasn't worked? This is because it is a process. It is a lifestyle change. Not a fast change in your diet, or the sudden elimination of one food, or the adoption of a magic one. It's about learning the way to eat, the way to believe food properly, and the way to include healthy foods and diets into your life, for your goals, and the way to try to do it during a manner that you simply can maintain over time. Healthy, sustainable weight loss occurs at a rate of anywhere between 1 to 2 pounds every week. That's right. Probably not what you wanted to listen to. But that is the truth. A pound might not appear to be much. But the amazing thing about this is often if you retain it up for a year, be consistent within the path you've chosen for 1 year, which 1 pound turns into 52 pounds. 104 pounds in 2 years. See what I'm accessing here? Accept that it takes time. You'll not see success overnight, but don't let that discourage you. That 1 pound you lost, if you've got applied the above principles, is gone forever. Do not be discouraged. Be excited at your 1 pound loss. If you'll lose 1 pound during a week, then you've got just proved to yourself that you simply have the facility to lose any amount of weight you want. Realize this. Understand this. Know this. Believe this. Be consistent, accept time, keep your eye on the prize, and you'll lose the weight. 10. Believe yourself. If you've taken the previous 9 principles to heart, then the ultimate thing you would like so as to successfully achieve your weight loss goal is to believe that you simply can roll in the hay. This will be difficult, especially if you've tried things within the past, perhaps several times, and seen no results or seen the load come on. But I would like you to understand that if you're taking the 10 principles listed here and apply them to your life, you'll reduce, and keep it off. But you would like to believe yourself. You would like to understand, deep in your heart, that you simply can roll in the hay. You've taken responsibility for your actions. You've found out why you eat. You've chosen a path supported your diet and exercise preferences and requirements, and you have realized there's nobody right thanks to reduce. You've committed to your program and committed being consistent. You've found someone to carry you in charge of your program, and you recognize that it'll take time to realize your goals, but that you simply can roll in the hay. Now, believe in yourself. You have the power to lose the maximum amount weight as you would like to. You'll prefer to become the person you want. Listed here are your keys for taking the load off, and keeping it off. Your success is going to be determined by your determination, and by how sincerely you apply these principles to your life.